is the first ever national exhibition in the world with the theme on export, an important enabler for efforts to jointly build the Belt and Road. A global public good by the Chinese government to promote economic globalization, an international stage for global cooperation and openness, and a concrete action to build a community with shared future for mankind. Since last year, under the strong leadership of the CPC Central Committee and the State Council, based on the overall planning of the Preparation Commission and at the important direction of President Xi Jinping, we have made preparations in a results-oriented and efficient manner. Now I'm going to briefly introduce the preparations and the overall arrangements. First, opening ceremony. On the morning of November the 5th, President Xi Jinping will attend the opening ceremony of the first CIIE and the Hongqiao International Economic and Trade Forum and deliver a keynote speech. Political leaders from over 130 countries and heads of international organizations, global business leaders, famous experts and scholars, and around 1,500 representatives from China's ministries, central agencies, and sub-national governments will attend opening ceremony. After the opening ceremony, Chinese and foreign leaders will visit the country pavilions. Second, the forum will have themes highly relevant to this time. This is a high-level dialogue platform. These forum will have the following features. Hongqiao Economic and Trade Forum will be composed of 3 parallel sessions. The 3 parallel sessions will be held on the afternoon of October the 5th. Over 2,000 attendees will participate. We have over 10 leaders from government and sub-government levels, and we have relating scholars to talk about hotspot issues in international trade and investment, and on-site Q&A will be held. We invite audiences to post their questions, and we hope these 3 parallel sessions will provide a platform to exchange and communicate. Those 3 parallel sessions will themed as trade and opening up, trade and innovation, and trade and investment. 3 mentions that are closest to current trade and development. Amid headwinds to economic globalization and international investment, and in the context of industrial and economic transformation fueled by the new round of industrial revolution featuring digitalization, IT application, and smart development, how to promote economic globalization, seize development opportunity, and revive international trade and investment are urgent questions to discuss. We hope the in-depth discussions at the 3 parallel sessions will enhance win-win cooperation and contribute Hongqiao wisdom and Hongqiao solution. Third, attending the forum are some high-profile guests. At the forum, guest speakers and panelists from international organizations include UNCTAD Secretary General Mukhisha Kitui, UNIDO Director General Li Yong, OECD Secretary General, also Bill Gates, CEO of Ford automakers, Alibaba Group Chairman Jack Ma, Xiaomi Technology Chairman Li Jun, etc. Renowned Chinese and foreign scholars include Justin Lin Yifu, Honorary Dean of the National School of Development at Peking University, Zhu Min, Dean of the National Institute of Financial Research at Tsinghua University, Richard Edward Baldwin, Professor at the Graduate Institute of International and Development Studies in Geneva, and Jeffrey J. Scott, Senior Fellow at the Peterson Institute for International Economics. We believe these distinguished guests will bring a lot of ideas and suggestions to the forum on the future of international economic and trade development in the new era. 3. National Comprehensive Trade and Investment Exhibition. Of the 81 invited countries, there are both developed and developing countries. There are and as well as least developed countries, including 20 countries in Asia, 8 in Africa, 21 in Europe, 21 in the Americas, and 11 in Oceania. Second, high levels of delegations. The participating countries attach great importance to CIIE and have sent high-level government delegations to the national exhibition. Among these delegations, 14 are level 1 delegations, heads of state or premier levels. 8 are level 2 delegations, vice premier level, and 59 are level 3 delegations, ministerial level. Third, distinct features of the exhibition pavilions. The pavilions of different countries have distinct features representative of their own national characteristics. And during the CIIE, relevant countries will also hold various promotional events. Fourth, green exhibition organization. All materials used in building the booths and pavilions are module-based and are basically environmentally friendly materials that can be recycled. As the host, we have set up China Pavilion with an area of 1,500 square meters to showcase the phenomenal achievements of China's reform and opening up, along with the new opportunities brought to the world by China's development. There are 8 parts in China's pavilion: innovative development, coordinated development, green development, open development, shared development, the Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan section, and the epilogue. Under the theme of Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, 3 subsections named Hong Kong, Macau Hub, and Taiwan relatives to highlight the achievements of trade and economic cooperation between the mainland Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan and the new landscape of shared opportunities for integrated development. Fourth, business exhibition. The business exhibition of the first CIIE consists of trade in goods and trade in services featuring large-scale, broad geography, huge presence of quality companies, numerous new products and technology, and high-level presentation. Covering 270,000 square meters, business exhibition has drawn over 3,000 companies, including 200-plus Fortune 5 companies and industrial champions. More than 100 new products and technologies will be unveiled at the expo, with 91% of its booths specially decorated. The business exhibition has 7 sections of distinctive characteristics and multiple highlights. I will briefly introduce one. The high-end intelligent equipment section features over 400 companies, including GE, DuPont, Mitsubishi Electric, Canon, Hitachi, Siemens, Microsoft, and Dell, among other Fortune 5 companies and the world robotics and robotic automation leaders. Food and agriculture products are with them numerous. There are even 1,000 companies participating in the exhibition, including GPS and other Fortune 5 companies. Including famous beverage and drinks company, and oversee agriculture products. Healthcare facilities is a technology-intensive area. Numerous Fortune 500 companies will attend this part of the exhibition as well. We have the smallest pacemaker in the world, the thinnest meter for blood pressure, the first ever fetus MRI, and other new technologies and facilities. Otherwise, electronics and appliances, clothes and daily commodities, and services and trade. These areas we also have high-level companies representing. 5. On-site activities. To enhance the comprehensive effect of the exhibition, we will host over 200 themed activities. The hosts have international organizations and governments at each level, and foreign invested commerce association and Chinese companies. Signing, performances, and other activities will be organized as well. Dear journalists, the success of the CIIE cannot be apart with the support of all of you. I enthusiastically welcome you to attend the CIIE. If you can spread the positive information of more opening up of China, it will be a good news for us. Thank you. Thank Mr. Wang Bingnan for his introduction. Please, we have another guest. Dear friends from the media, welcome you to Shanghai. Good morning. And thank you for your attention to CIIE. 2 days later, CIIE will meet its first session I am glad to have the opportunity to introduce the situation of CIIE in Shanghai. The State Council has decided to hold CIIE in Shanghai every year. It proves high confidence in Shanghai. We have adhered to General Secretary Xi Jinping's spirit, and we have two group leaders, Li Qiang and Li Yong. And there are 19 working task force. At relating ministries such as MOFCOM, we have received strong support as well. And also we have support and coordination from Yangtze River Delta region. We have stick to high demands, fast speed, and high quality, and strive for our best to provide first-class guaranteeing as urban services. After 1 year of preparations, all lines of work are prepared. Now I will briefly introduce 5 points. First, comprehensively improve the security and safety. According to the police department's requirements, Shanghai has notions of high efficiency, security, and safety. We have a bipolar security system, and we have enhanced dynamic risk management. We have stipulated 18 working projects in promoting security jobs, ensuring all measures are comprehensively implemented. On the other hand, we have fully used and taken the advantage of the social police forces and taken a precision level of security, especially during the exhibition. We have done routine checkup on security for public transport and managed the risk objects. Second, comprehensively implementing traffic groups. We have controllable objects to take use of the surrounding traffic. Now, according to schedule, the 15 roads are finished. All the relating tasks are finished and completed. And we have improved the facility in transportation. At the same time, we found some solution for the unclear traffic signs in the past. Around the exhibition halls, we have repainted the traffic signs. The area is 110,000 square meters, and we have redrawn 617 lines. And we have also enhanced protocols on parking of vehicles, including buses and taxis. The traffic management and evacuation management protocols are all set. we have a guideline for citizen transportation and transportation for CIIE specifically. As we all know, we also need to do security checks and examinations. Please, dear friends from the media, you can post as suggestions and advice. Third, comprehensively guaranteeing the ongoing process of the CIIE. At the end of September, the remodel and enhancement of scenery tasks are all finished. In October, the daily routine checkup for exhibition halls are all finished and completed. Major facilities are surveillanced 24/7. And we have also set 4+1 medical care booths to guarantee the smooth ongoing of the process of CIIE. At the same time, the comprehensive control and management is completed as well. Order of CIIE is guaranteed. Fourth, comprehensively improving the city's function. We have important Hongqiao Economic and Trade Forum, and the exhibition itself, but more it's a diplomatic event. So the requirement is pretty high for us. This is a time for Shanghai to intensively accept high-level foreign guests. In the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and MOFCOM, we have received strong supports, and we have set specific plans and protocols for clothes, transportation, food, and we have arranged personnel in these areas, guaranteed all their catering and hotels. Airports, bus stops, hotels, and taxi stops, etc. These lines of work. In these lines of work, we have organized over 500 training sessions. Also, we have over 5,000 exhibition assistance posts. We have established over 300 urban service stations and over 200 service teams in urban areas. As you can see, the personnel in red uniforms. Also, from 12345, the hotline for citizen services, we have provided consulting services for guests. The last one is to hold the atmosphere of Shanghai. We need precise plannings and protocols. There are over 7,000 projects on enhancing the greenery in the city. The landscape lighting is enhanced as well. Over 7 70 kilometers cables are added. We can say that above all, the streets are cleaner, lighter at dark, and in airports, hotels, subway stations, malls, we have distributed CIIE logos in outdoor screens and billboards to enhance the contribution spirit of all citizens. Also, it sets an example for the civilized image of Shanghai. Since September, we have held 3 urban rehearsals and specific goals in more than 200. We have optimized and adjusted comprehensively about our service across the city. Everyone is doing their best to ensure there are no problems left out and no details left out. We seek for the best, for the excellence. We strive to provide first-class urban guarantee for the successful conclusion of CIIE. At last, I invite you to put forward your advice and pose your questions to support the work of CIIE in Shanghai. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Zhou Bo, for your introduction. Now we have the Q&A session. Please, our friends and journalists, you can pose questions about this media conference. Before your questions, please tell us your news agency. Hi, I'm from China Daily. I want to understand how does CIIE promote the position of China's investment, and how can China better be engaged in the globalization and economic process? Thank you. This question I can answer. As all of you know, CIIE is a major contribution of China to the world, as well as a new bout of impetus of modernization and globalization. First, we deem that CIIE proposes the advancement of economic globalization. As all of you know, the economic landscape is profound, and the dynamic forces is lackluster. The international community is trying to develop in Chinese market. CIIE, under these circumstances, is hosting in China and inviting foreign countries to participate in this international platform to co-construct the China Protocol. It embodies the Chinese responsibility in the world arena. Second, it's the optimization of consumption, and it's now China is in the high-quality development process. Through CIIE, we can import advanced technologies and products, and we can promote our advantages. Through high-quality import, we can satisfy the needs of individuals, and it embodies the people-first policy of China's development. Third, holding CIIE is pushing forward the inclusive global patterns. Through this platform, we can discuss and seek common development in major trade developments and advance the world economy into a more inclusive, equal way. Fourth, holding CIIE is an impetus for a new bout of opening up. This year marks the 14th years of opening up and reform and opening up. The past 14 years is on the basis of reform and opening up. The future development will only be based on a more opened up China. China's doors will not close. It will only open wider and wider, and China opening up even wider can facilitate the common development of the international community, creating more opportunities for the world as well as China. Now please continue with your questions. The lady from the 6th row. Hi, I'm from China Broadcasting Television Station. CIIE is about to start. I know that all the groups are preparing, and we can expect the multitude of consumption, but the overflow of purchasing can cause some problems. And how do you wish to address that issue? This is the first time that the world hosts an expo themed about imports. For Shanghai, it is an honor, but more a challenge. Especially, we have a multitude of purchaser and exhibitor and audiences. According to our statistics, the exhibitors, professional audience, and exhibitors are over 400,000. We have 400,000 square meters in our exhibition hall of indoor areas, and we also have 100,000 areas, square meters of areas of outdoor exhibition. Under the strong support and help of all levels of ministries, we have made protocols in specific terms. First, we need to spread out the time span. We have a lot of activities. Therefore, we need to efficiently guide guests and audiences to visit the expo in different times. As the host, Shanghai has specifically made plans because Shanghai consuming delegation is the largest one. It accounts for about 1/3. So we have organized Shanghai purchasing delegations and groups and audiences to hold off and let the international and brother cities exhibitors and purchasers visit. We have made specific plans and arrangements for this. According to our big data and AI, cloud computing, they have created some favorable conditions for us. And we can track the flowing and control it on site. And also we hope the professional audiences will not surpass 200,000. And also we have made an emergency plans for overflows. Second, we have evacuation protocols and guides. So we have principles in distributing the flows of audiences and exhibitors. When people are going out of the exhibition halls, the plan is more centralized. We need more precision in the entrance. We have taken a variety of technologies, including some remote condition. Now the rate of our security checks can reach up to 200,000 per hour. This is an unprecedented level, and this is the first time we have ever taken this technology in the security checkups. And we have special channels and passages for big flows. And also we have notifications in traffic controls in order to avoid heavy traffic in the surrounding roads. Also, these couple of days, the police officers and traffic police officers are all on their posts to enhance the traffic control. Also, third, we call upon all of you to use public transportations. As I have mentioned, we have 3 lines of transportation. The transfusion is 1 time larger than the usual. Third, we have set up 3 lines for going out. Before we have line 2 and 17. If the flow of people is way too large, we have also added 3 lines, line 9, line 12, and line 13. Also, we have added on-ground transportation such as taxis and specialized buses to satisfy the needs for big flows of audiences. At the same time, we have required the committee to encourage all trade groups to travel in group buses and limit the number of small cars to release and alleviate the pressure of traffic. That's the plan we have used.